In this video, I want to create a forgot password link to reset my password, as shown right here. So this is an Angular app using Amplify, and I have a Cognito user pool in AWS for authentication and authorization. Let's see what we're going to do. We have a forgot password. I can't remember my password. We're going to click on it. We're going to enter our email, simtechgamer7 at proton.me, hit the next. Then we're going to get a code. Let's go over to our Proton account, and I'll just wait for that to update. Pause the video. That didn't take long. And then we're going to open it up, and we'll go ahead and get that. Control C to copy it. We'll go back to our Bigfoot, put in our code, change our password, submit. And then it'll be changed, and you could use your new password right now. I thought that'd be pretty cool, pretty handy. Let's go ahead and get started. I am in my Visual Studio Code, opened up to my Bigfoot YouTube directory, and we do not have password reset capability. Let's go ahead and change that. I'm going to go over to my source. I'm going to open that up, app, open that up. I'm going to look for my authorization service. I called mine Cognito service. And if I scroll down here, I'm going to notice that I have confirm sign up, resend sign up, a lot of cool stuff. I do not have my forgot password stuff. Let's go ahead and copy our confirm sign up. It's pretty close. And then above it, I'll do a control V, paste it. And then this is going to be forgot password. Forgot. Whoops, password. There we go. And I'm going to have this user interface for my information. Let's take a quick look. Here it is. That's the user interface. So we're going to have our email password code, and then this would be a username. I haven't been using that. All right, so there's my forgot password. But guess what? Amplify auth class has forgot password, but you only need the email, right? You're saying, hey, I forgot my password. I'm going to need a code. And then it's going to send a code to your email. So that's all you need to get that. And we're going to return it as a promise. Let's make another method. I'll just copy this, Control C. And this is going to be forgot password submit. So once we get the code, get our new password or enter our new password, we shall submit it. All right, I'll have that user get passed in. But now I need the username, which we use as email, and then user code, and then user password. And that's the new password. But I got to change this to user password submit too. There we go. That one. Now we're not calling this anywhere yet. We need to make two components. So I'm going to go over to my command prompt. I have two, one for ng-serve and one for making components. I'm going to make two components. I'm going to do an ng generate component, and I'll do an enter email component. I want to keep these simple so that you could add it to your code. If I have too much going on, I don't think it's as useful. So I got my enter email. You can see I control C that here by accident, but my video was paused, so you didn't see that part. And then I'm going to do a ng generate component. I'm going to have a forgot password page too. Forgot password. And I'll hit the generate component, the enter button. We'll just wait a second. I'll pause the video. Nice, we got our next component. Let's make sure we can route to those components. Back to Visual Studio Code, we need to go to our app routing module TS. And I'm just going to put at the end here, inside my routes, in case you haven't been following that, curly bracket, path, colon, let's see, enter email, that will be one of our paths, comma, component, enter email component, and then it got imported up here automatically. Let's do one for the forgot password, curly bracket, path, oops, single quote, forgot password component forgot password. There it is, forgot password component. And that got added to the imports too, right here. Let's make our link now on the login page. So let's find our login component, and then we'll go to HTML. Let's look for the password. Here it is. I'll just copy this, Control C, and we'll make another div. I think what I'm going to do is just delete all this and add an anchor, right? A route link, and then this will be / enter email, right? And that'll be of class. I have Bootstrap in here, so I'm gonna add a link primary for my nice blue color. And what else? Close this off. Go to the next line, and then I'll make it italic. We'll do a forgot password. And we got our close italic, close anchor. I think that's good. Let's save this. I have ngserve running, so we should be able to see our link. We should be able to go to our component. There it is. Let's click on it. Oh, hit our view, inspect, console, forgot password. Enter email works. Nice. Let's go ahead and add some HTML here so we have a better component. I'm going to go to my Visual Studio Code, and look at that. In this login component, all I really need is the email, but I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm just going to grab this, all of this, Control C, and I'd rather delete code than write code. So I'm going to go to enter email, enter email.html, and I'm going to paste that was highlighted in my login page. I'm going to have a little bit of a problem because I didn't put my email stuff in there. I didn't put anything in my TypeScript yet, but that's all right. Don't worry about that. We will fix that in a second. Instead of login, I'm just going to query the user to do email. I only need this email section. I don't need the rows for the forgot, obviously, and then the password. Then down here for sign in, let's call that something different. Let's call that to forgot password. I'm going to use a function for that. Put this in the next line so we can see it easier. And then not login, I'm going to do next. Is there anything we're missing? I think that looks good. Just keep in mind of this user and this to forgot password. Let's go down to our enter email component TS and fix that up. I'm going to need my Cognito service, so let's go ahead and import that. Let's say import Cognito service, and I'm also going to use that iUser interface to transport data around. Makes it a little easier. I'm going to go down here for enter email component class and make member variable for the user, iUser. That's complaining because we haven't initialized it, but we do need a constructor, so we'll do that initialization in the constructor. So I have constructor, private. We're going to need the router because we're going to need to be able to go to the forgot password page after we put our email in. So we'll do router, hit enter. Oh, look at that. It got added up there. I like that. And then I'm going to get the private Cognito service. And I already added that up there. So Cognito service. Maybe put this on the next line. There we go. I think I'll do it like this. I know we could do our open, close, curly brackets. Oh, let's move that back though. Do it like that. I don't know. It doesn't really look that good, but it'll work. Let's do a this.user equals open and close curly bracket as iUser. Right, so we got our user in there. That error probably went away. We still need our forgot password method though. So we'll do a public what do we call it? To forgot password. Yeah, to forgot password. Control C, go back to my TypeScript. Control V, oh my goodness. Undo. Control V. Void, open close parenthesis. So we do a if statement, make sure they put something in there. Didn't accidentally hit the next too quick. So if this dot user dot email and this dot user dot email, we'll check the length, make sure that the length is greater than 0. I know it's not that rigorous, but it's better than nothing. All right, now we're going to get the router. So this router, and then we're going to navigate. Oh, we need a square bracket, right? Parentheses, square bracket, single quote, slash, forgot password. And then we need a parameter. So let's go ahead and pass a parameter. Open and close, curly bracket, query params, colon, and then I need my email to get passed in there. So I'll do an open close single quote, email, colon, and then it's going to be this dot user dot email. Right, that's what I'm going to pass on to my forgot password page. I'm going to put this on the next line. That's too long. All right, nice. So we're going to route here. And then these query parameters are going to get passed into my component on the other side. Let's just take a quick look at what we got so far. So I got my forgot password. Click it. I'm going to enter in a password. Remember, we didn't really do much of a check on that. And then I'm going to hit next. All right. Forgot password works. So now we're going to do our forgot password stuff. Let's go to our Visual Studio Code. Open that up. I'm going to go back to my login component.html. Look at that, still highlighted. I'm just going to right click, copy that code, and then I'm going to go to my forgot password stuff. Where is it? Here it is, hiding. And we're going to go to forgot password component.html. Let's paste that in there. Control V. And let's make some modifications. So this, the header of the card, is going to be reset password. The email is good as is. And this has to go. We don't want to link on for forgot password. I do need another field though. I need one for the code we're going to get back. So this password here, this is going to be the code that we got in the email. And then let's just make this text. We'll name it code. And then down here for the user, it's complaining because we haven't defined it yet, code. The password itself is good, but I think I'm going to call this new password. But it is still going to be a password. The name is going to be password, and the user password is going to get filled. Down here, I think I'll change sign in to reset password. And we're going to go over to our forgot password component TS and get rid of all those red lines. Let's go right to our class and start adding the member variables. Hopefully we get the auto imports. I'm feeling lucky. So I'm going to say user, iUser. That's from our Cognito service. Yeah, that auto added. Nice. I'm going to get my constructor. We'll do private. I need activated route because we need to get query parameters. So I'll say activated route, and that's of activated route. Nice. Comma. And what else? We need the router itself because after we do our submit, we're going to go somewhere. So we'll do private router, and that's of type router. Yep, that got added. Good. And then what else do we need? Oh, our Cognito service. Cognito service of type Cognito service. Oh, nice. And then we'll just do our open and close parentheses, curly brackets, I mean. There we go. And I have to initialize my user. So I'll say user, this dot user equals open and close curly brackets as iUser. Now let's make a method for when our component is initialized, and that's called ng-on-init. So that's part of the life cycle of the Angular components. We'll do ng-on-init colon void open and close curly bracket this activated or out query params will subscribe params thick arrow open and close curly bracket. We need to get the email, so let's let email equal params open and close square open and close single email. That's good. And then let's go ahead and assign, I guess we could have done that directly. This user dot email equals our email. Yeah, that was a wasted step. That's all right. Let's press on. I'm going to get my Cognito service. So this Cognito service forgot password, not the submit, but the forgot password. This user, and then we'll do a then. Open and close parenthesis, open and close parenthesis. I don't have an argument in there. I'm just going to put a console statement in here for now. So console log reset sent. Just so we know what's going on if nothing seems to happen. And then down here, I'll do a catch. I'll pass the error in. Right, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the error. So console log, if we have an error, default error, error code, error.code. That looks good. All right, so when we get to the component, then we're going to send stuff, right? Why is this still complaining? Oh, we still have to do our reset password method. Let's do that. All right, we still have that. When we hit our submit, we're going to reset the password. This just got us the code. We go to the email, we get the code, and then we have to add the code to one of the fields along with a new password. Let's do public reset password void open and close curly bracket this Cognito service forgot password submit, right? And now this user should have the code and the new password in it. We're going to get that from the HTML. So, let's do a then. And I will send a response. I'll get a response back. I'll capture that. Thick arrow, open and close curly bracket. And we'll do a this dot router dot navigate open and close parenthesis, open and close square bracket, open and close single quote, slash login. So go ahead and try it. And you could do a catch right here in case you're getting errors. This video is getting kind of long though, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's save everything off. Save all. All right, let's try this out. Forgot password. There we go. Enter email. SimTechGamer7 at proton.me. Next. Reset sent. Okay, let's go over here. And 26 of them. You could see I've been doing this a lot. Control C. Was that 315? And it is 315 right now. Paste it. New password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I set it for 8, so we need 8. And then we're going to log in. All right, I'm back to the login. I did not put anything in the console. Let's see if the new password works. So SimTechGamer7 at proton.me. Whoop. There we go. Haha, nice. So it does work. All right, good luck with that. Sorry it was kind of long. I tried to speed it up as best as I could. I will see you in the next video.